Hi Sagittarius, this is Paulette from Water Cherry Tarot, and I'm going to be doing your love reading for the second half of January. So we're going to go ahead and dive into your reading. So your main message is gray. Endings are inevitable. And so what this card has to do with is a relationship that's pretty much over. Somebody is literally fading away in the background. If you notice, the ship is up there in the clouds. That person is just drifting away. This card is not just about an ending, but it has to do with a person realizing that the dream of that relationship that they wanted, it's out of their reach now, and they're accepting that. They're taking time to themselves to accept that this person is just no longer going to be in their life anymore. So what we have here for your past in the tarot is the Lovers and the Six of Wands. And so you both know that at one point in the past, you guys were soulmates to each other. You guys had a great soul tie. You guys knew so much about one another. You guys worked really well with each other. There was growth with one another and passion. You guys were being led in a specific path with one another, and you even felt like, that you guys had a victory in this relationship and things were going in the direction that you guys wanted it to go. But in the present, I usually don't do reversals, but for some reason this popped up upside down. So what you got is the Three of Pentacles reversed. And then you also got the Seven of Swords. So in the present, you or the other person is no longer focusing on this relationship anymore or putting in the work to deal with it anymore. Because it looked like somebody was lying and the situation wasn't being honest. They're sneaking off to do other things, and they weren't being truthful and withholding information. And so what came out was sometimes the sun has to do with, being happy and all that stuff. But in this situation where it lands with the cards, it has to do with illumination. The light was shown in this situation. And what you probably learned, or what they learned about you, is that somebody was having a Ten of Cups somewhere else. They're dealing in a separate situation where they felt like they can have the family, the house, the dog, everything, all of that. They felt like they felt complete emotionally in a different situation than what they're having with you. Either you're doing this to them or they're doing this to you, and everything just came out. And that's why there's this ending and acceptance of this ending, because the truth finally came out. And so what's coming out for you in the outcome is the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Swords. So there's going to be communication coming in during this outcome, but it's going to come in very quickly. And what's going to come in, the Queen of Swords, is the type of person that when she has something to say, it's not going to come out in a sweet type of way. It's going to come out logically, and it's going to come out in a way where it cuts. And it's very straightforward, and it's very truthful and honest. So whatever's going to be said in the outcome, it's probably towards the person that they decided not to do right by the relationship. So they're going to be hearing from that person how they truly feel once they found out about this situation that was happening. And it's going to put someone in the Two of Swords, where they're no longer going to be giving. They're withholding themselves. They're not going to be looking at this person the same way anymore. They're just blindfolding themselves to the other person, to the other partner. And they're protecting their heart at this point. And so they're also going to be going into the hermit mode, where they're going to be doing some self-searching. So I'm not sure who did what in the situation, but whoever hurt the person and was being deceitful, whoever was being deceitful, it's not going to go well for them at all. I mean, if it was your partner and you're this, we already know how Sagittarius people are. They are so cutthroat. Like, I wouldn't even want to mess with the Sag, honestly, because, man, when you guys get pissed the hell off and you guys have to say something, it's going to come out ugly. The whole situation is going to be very ugly. And so you're probably put in a place where you're just like, you know what, I'm done with this. I'm not giving any more of myself to you. I felt like I was blinded by the situation. And I wasn't even a choice. I wasn't even somebody that you decided to pick. You decided to go and start and do something else in a different relationship and not even be honest with me. And probably the person that was cheating, they had to do some soul searching now. They need to take time to themselves and, just deal with what they did and just, face it. But for you, if you're the one that was, cheated on, or, you found out all this stuff, you went within. You're going to take time to learn from this situation. Find yourself again. This has to do with, if you notice, she's here looking in her laptop, finding information, soul searching. You're going to be finding ways to help yourself get back to where you need to be, Sag. And if this really did happen to you, I'm really sorry. You're gonna be a place where you're gonna really spend some time alone and do your own thing until you can finally get back to where you need to be. But you're literally gonna get to that place where you're just accepting this whole situation for the way it is. Because before, that person was even telling you the truth, and you're blinded by the whole situation of what they were doing. But now the truth is coming out. If it didn't come out yet, it's about to for some of you. So if this reading did not resonate for you, which in this case I hope it didn't, you go ahead and check your other signs, please, and see if that one resonates for you. But please like and subscribe and leave me some comments, guys. Take care.